Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Show, where we talk nerd. Well, this has been a week. I can imagine many people are nervous, scared. Some people are worried about for others, including friends and their family. Whatever the case is, I know it's not much, but I hope you guys pull through over there. We all don't know what's going to happen next, but we all share one thing: we don't want any of this. Keep moving forward. Keep people in your thoughts. And stand strong. Tonight, we have a trailer for this. Oh, we'll get to the response soon. I assure you, I will have a lot of stuff to say. Also, our favorite kids show from back then has finally come to an end after 25 years of fun. Arthur posted its last episode, and we all saw it. Gonna be looking forward to that. It was a wonderful kind of episode. Spider news coming out right now. Now, we have a final release date for Spider-Man. Or as I wrote down here in my script, Spider-Man. And to promote the release day, we have a certain image replicating a certain meme featuring a certain trio we knew were going to be in the movie. And lastly, moving on to the gory side of things, Jamie Lee Curtis is talking about her final appearance as Laurie Strode and on hopefully the next and final Halloween movie. I'm all over the place there, lest we get another Thorn Cult. All that and more tonight on Ants. Cue the opening!
And now it's time for your weekly vocabulary builder, helping you make other people feel stupid since the dawn of man. This week's word is
kerfuffle. Noun. Definition: a disturbance or commotion typically caused by a dispute or conflict. When used in a sentence, you are not the father! Thus another kerfuffle has been solved by Jerry Springer.
Congratulations, you are now 0.03% smarter. We'll be back next week with more ridiculous smart words you've never heard of. Or maybe you have. In which case, tough shit.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Show, where we talk nerd, and we're possibly going to be dying at any given moment. So, this week, guys, how have you been? You been holding out okay?
Doing pretty good. Been playing Elden Ring.
Nice. So,
I've been playing Forbidden West, so yeah.
Lord knows we need happiness now because we don't know what's going to happen next.
Depending on the person. I don't know. I don't
Who
look
the
in
heck-
the news to be depressed.
Yeah, who the heck knows what Daddy Vladdy is doing up there, but we'll see what's going on.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, dude, come on. Anyway. Wait. Is that Sunny D?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big glass of Sunny D. I'm the one with the big cup.
Yep.
It's like when Jablonski saw SCYTHE for Thomas voice actor for the first time, and friggin' he asked him to autograph something, and what did he write? He just wrote drink.
Yes, he just wrote drink.
And you wanted to get,
but it's still packed away, sadly. But
didn't you want to get another one that said eat?
yes, just to make it work.
All right.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, hope you're doing okay over there. Big shout out to Ukraine. So, this week, I just want to get this out of the way. I want to get it out of the way. Normally, this would be the point where I take calls, where we have fun and have a good discussion. But no, we need to get this addressed fast. This trailer right here, like Like
What
You didn't-
trailer?
what the fuck am I even looking at?
What trailer you didn't send?
The Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odder. What the fuck am I even looking at?
Oh, I didn't even bother looking at that.
Yeah,
honestly.
you thank God you didn't.
Bother either.
There could have been other trailers that I saw. Here, but no, we're doing this.
Do we honestly? Do we still need the Fairly Odd Parents?
Okay,
Is all?
look.
No, just let it die.
Look. Do you want to know what I really hate about getting pissed off about these kind of things? Is I get overreactive and I look like a fucking fool. But you know what? I don't care tonight. I want to know what the fuck Nickelodeon thought when they thought we need more Fairly Odd Parents because they just won't let it die.
I'm
You
gonna
act
tell you
like
right
you've
now,
never
you're gonna
been
be
a
alone
fool
on this.
in
I know absolutely nothing on this. So this whole rant you're gonna do is just gonna be you.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so here's the deal. The show is in live action because it
Obviously.
worked. Because it worked great the first 2 times.
Third time's the charm.
Well, maybe with the exception of the guy who played Crocker, that was pretty funny. But yeah, thank God I don't think they got Drake Bell in there. Lord knows he's not doing well right now, but yeah. So yeah, apparently Timmy, who, if you remember the live action movie, is able to keep his fairies first 3 times. Angel of Speed said there's a 3rd one.
Huh? I don't remember there being a 3rd one. Hold on.
Yeah. This isn't even filled with water. I'm being dead serious. It's cake flavored vodka. Anyway. So, Timmy, who is now underneath the new Timmy Turner loophole, where since he helped Fairy World, he got to keep his fairies despite him being an adult. Apparently gives his fairies to these 2 children. Because I have no fucking idea. I'm just as much as you guys are. I didn't really pay much closely attention, but I had to. The reason why I even watched it was because I wanted to see if it was real. But
We're trying to get onto the iCarly bandwagon.
Okay, yeah. Apparently there were 3 live action Fairly Odd Parents already.
there was the first one and the Christmas
Fourth
one.
time's the charm.
The first one was the Christmas one, and the Christmas
No,
one.
listen. Shut up, listen.
Do I want to?
There's Fairly Odd Movie. I think that's the first one.
Yeah.
Then it's Fairly Odd Christmas, and then Fairly Odd Summer.
Oh God.
Yeah, those are the first 3.
Oh my God.
Because I was curious on that too. I only knew of the Christmas one. I didn't know the summer one.
Oh.
What is the liquor? What gets you drunk? Comes about a certain can of beer.
I got the Suntory Whiskey Tookie.
If you guys don't know, let's just face it, the 3 of us were there when Fairly Odd Parents premiered.
Yes, we were all together sitting in a room.
No, we were there
watching.
we were there on Friday night, waiting for Nickelodeon to play Fairly Odd Parents, followed by the premiere of Invader Zim. On that night on Nickelodeon, we were sitting in our PJs, sitting there.
I probably cared for Invader Zim more.
You didn't even know. No one even really knew what Invader Zim was going to be. So whatever.
I did it, but again, I just liked the way it looked because the animation just made me laugh.
Anyway, it's kind of weird because they didn't really show much for Invader Zim in the trailers. But
Okay. Fairly Odd Parents came out in 2001. Interesting.
Well, technically, it was a test pilot show made by Butch Hartman.
Well, it says right here, first episode aired March 30th.
Let me explain. First of all, Fairly Odd Parents, if you actually got its debut on Oh Yeah Cartoons, where it was a testing ground for new cartoons for Nickelodeon. We got some shows out of this, such as Chalk Zone, Fairly Odd Parents, and a couple more shows, such as what else did we get from there? We got a lot of shit. Anyway, Fairly Odd Parents was one of the more popular ones because of the concept made by Butch Hartman, and then they decided to make that into a show, and it premiered on 2001, like you said.
Oh, didn't we get Yakety Yak off from that?
I think.
Yep.
I don't.
Okay, I don't know why Yakety Yak. I just love that more. I think it was the theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, dude, don't talk back.
Yakety Yak.
Fuck you. Anyway, so there was a friggin'. So yeah, the show was great. The concept was original, and people liked what they saw. It was good. It was funny. Heck, did you know Cosmo was in Hobgoblins?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird fun fact. Anyway, I'm up. Anyway, yeah, he's the he's like the bouncer at the trash bar. I forgot what the name of the bar was. It was like friggin' Scum Alley or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, Kiss Kickers for life. So yeah, Butch Hartman made season after season. Each one was good. I think the last good thing they made was Channel Chasers.
I think that was originally supposed to be the finale.
Yeah, yeah, originally. So according to Butch Hartman, whenever they did a season, they thought that he was going to be canceled, but then they said no, we want another season. But then every single time they had the post party, they kept bringing him back, despite the fact with the sponge. Like, here's the deal: SpongeBob, I can understand. It's their Mickey Mouse. I got you. Whatever. Fairly Odd Parents. My God, I think it all went downhill when we got Poof.
Yeah, I think Poof is like the whole thing of just being like,
Honestly,
they're a family now.
Well, honestly, I can understand. Honestly, I can understand them including Poof. And I'll admit, Poof is kind of adorable. A little round baby. It's kind of cute.
Oh wow, there are 10
No,
seasons.
it wasn't
of
until they
Fairly
brought
Oddparents.
in the dog.
Yeah, the dog
I
was
think a lot of
easily the
people
worst
started-
one.
I thought that was weird.
Yeah, and then they brought in another person for Timmy to share his fairies with.
The girl, right?
I don't fucking...
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah, there it is. They're the dog and girl. Yeah, dog and girl. I don't know. I don't even care what their names are. It's dog and girl. And then that was pretty much the final nail in the coffin. So then they stopped. You could have let it die, Nickelodeon. You could have let it die. You had a good iCarly reboot. Why did you do this to me?
I'll only care about it for if they have two things. One, we get a good Mr. Cracker.
You're not gonna watch it.
Oh, I know I'm not.
Yeah, you're gonna say all this stuff, and yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna watch it.
I
could-
but I might get some
if
clips.
they
I
have
might just
pink
watch
in
some
it.
clips. No,
Yeah.
and two, if they get Jordan Von Strangle, because that is the best fucking character.
Well,
in that
Oh,
show.
no.
Jordan Von
No,
Strangle.
they need
Jordan Von Strangle is in the trailer. He's there for like a brief moment, but he's in animated form, despite him having a
They need,
live action actor.
What's
Honestly, I don't
what's the
care.
one guy's name? The guy that played the voice for the Pixies, I think.
Ben
Bill-
Stein.
Ben Stein.
Ben
Ben
Stein.
Stein, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why. It's perfect for him.
It really is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know why.
Sanderson. Everyone. Because Ben
I
Stein's
only know-
monotone.
Yeah, I know him mostly
Bueller.
for Clear Eye, Beach
Yeah.
Dry Eyes.
Wow. I like how he says wow in that trailer. He's in every single Casper movie.
Wow.
He's in every Casper movie. I'm not even kidding. Watch Casper's Spirited Beginning if you want to hear what Ben Stein sounds like when he's screaming.
Oh.
No, he actually has this weird, like, genuinely terrified scare. It's so funny. His voice gets, like, high.
He wasn't. He's not the teacher that was in Ferris Bueller, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, that was him. Because like, I always will just imagine him doing that at times in like a silent room. I just want to go, Bueller.
Ben Stein is, like, one of those guys you can tell is a really boring guy in real life, but, like, whatever. Like,
I don't know. I kind of thought that too, but
he's kind of he's a guy. But, like, anyway, yeah, let's just get this down here. Like,
he's like, yeah.
I don't know why this trailer pissed me off so much. It's just not even funny. You know what? I'm gonna do. I might as well get. I'm gonna go to the phones. Excuse me.
Okay, Homer.
I thought you were gonna say Rick, but okay. Morty,
Nah,
fairies,
Rick
Morty,
drinks from a flask.
Mary's
Rick drinks from a flask. Homer drinks.
Mary's Morty.
fairies, Morty. Oh, Rick, I don't like this reboot.
I think I remember in an
I'm gonna
interview-
stop myself before I fuck up this whole channel.
I think I remember in an interview, Justin Roiland talked about how doing that voice, to come up with that voice, he thought of trying different versions or different ways to keep the voice. One of them was trying to make it sound like you have to take a shit or something like that.
He actually had to drink a lot of like club soda to make him burp and everything from when he was.
Yeah.
Oh
recording.
no, yeah, I know that. Yeah, some of those were
Okay,
for real.
like really, I gotta get fucking. Okay, let me see. Jay Phoenix is ready here, so I'm gonna bring him in here. Okay, so let's go on there. Jay Phoenix, you're on Ants. Hold
Hey,
on.
Homer.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
on. Hey.
I started a thing.
Okay, please tell me what you think of this trailer. I need to know, like, what are your thoughts?
The Fairy Odd Parents one?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I haven't honestly I haven't watched it yet, so sorry.
Am I the only one that was actually smart? Come on.
Or cared, you mean?
No, you're the only one that actually cared.
Yeah, like it's fairly odd parents.
No,
I
here's why I clicked it to begin with. I only clicked it because didn't believe it was real. I did not believe it was real. I thought it was a YouTube parody.
There were
or
so
something.
many people posting about it already.
Yeah, I can see that.
So what? People were posting about friggin' Shazam and basically that wasn't real. But then they started posting about that when friggin' Sinbad made Shazam.
And don't forget Black Adam.
Yeah, whatever. But like, really, I had to look this up. Like, I saw this and I'm like, there is no way this is real. This has got to be like that Jaws 14 trailer that friggin' Universal put out. But no, it's real. It's fucking real. Not since seeing Patchy the Pirate appear on Big Time Rush have I been really disappointed. Side note, Big Time Rush is reunited. Congratulations to them. Anyway, but like...
Okay.
I have a cousin who made an album where they covered one of their songs.
Wow.
Someone's calling me. Oh, well, never mind.
You bet somebody's calling you. It's Jay Phoenix.
Or you call me JJ the Jet Plane, and I'm calling you Homer Wick, Evan.
Homer Wick?
A combination between Homer and Rick.
I'm Homer Rick. But Marge, rubba lubba dub dub. I can't do Homer's voice. But Marge.
I can't stop. I can't laughing when I'm coughing.
Okay.
You know, I always thought if they made like a real, like, well, not like real Simpsons or anything like that, but like if they were to make like the premise of the Simpson family be in real life, I don't know why John Goodman comes to mind to be Homer for some reason.
You know what? I saw one video that someone commissioned Simpsons to be anime. I'll show you the image if I get to find one.
To be what?
Anime.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what I was talking about.
But
but I know. Yeah,
John Goodman as a live action Simpsons man. That would be great. Believe it or not, there actually was a live action show planned around Krusty the Clown, but it never came into fruition.
Oh damn! I seen what inspired Krusty the Clown, and it's weird.
What is
that
it?
I always saw the Burger King one.
He was inspired by the creator of the show used to watch something on TV, and it had this clown on there that went by the name Rusty Nail or something.
Really?
Yeah, and that's like I think that's what it was. It was either the inspiration for Krusty or something like that.
Rusty Nails the Clown.
I never heard Rusty the Nail.
So yeah, I guess we're not going to talk about this anymore. Like frickin' this Fairly Odd Parents show. All I could say is, I know we don't get a lot of viewers, but all I can say, Nickelodeon, if you ever see the stream, stop. Please, stop.
Yeah, listen to this.
Listen to this podcast. We don't want any more fairies. Let the fairies die.
Oh no, you better fucking
So you're gonna let the anti-fairies live and the fairies died?
I do not believe in fairies. I should just go the entire stream. I should have went the entire stream just saying that phrase over and over the entire stream. I do not believe in fairies. I do not believe in fairies. I do not believe. And you guys should have just narrated over me everything in the script.
Wow.
If I did do that, I can imagine Jabla. Oh my god. He looks like me. He looks kind of like me.
I knew you were a clown.
Even my uncle.
Hey, clowns get a bad rep, dude.
Like it's just so weird. And like the thing says real Krusty.
You're a real Krusty.
But oh man, if that's just like what inspired that character, oh god.
Yeah, if Krusty has his own glasses like that, that's gotta be weird.
So, thank you for joining us, Jay. It's always a pleasure. I love you.
Yes.
I love that, man. Anyway, so let's just move on to something else, please.
Moving right along.
I think in the future we should have like a conversation of some of these topics because it's just like yeah because like I saw when you put on the topics the Fairly Odd Parents, I was going like, should I watch that? Do I want to watch that?
I had
No.
Well, hey, I asked if you wanted me to put anything else on. You just said no. But no. This was the thing that this pissed me off so much. I had to put it on Ants. I'm sorry. Like I was saying,
Want to
like
talk
no,
about something happy?
like no, yeah. Let's talk about something happy.
Let's talk about Pokemon then.
I was gonna save that until after the Halloween. Yeah, fuck it. Cruiser's not gonna be. Cruiser needs to be on here for that. So, yeah, I guess we could take a quick sidetrack and talk about the Pokemon Direct.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Cruiser anyway to talk about the Halloween movie.
Then we also got Arthur in the Spider. We also got Arthur in the Spider-Man shit. So let's go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, Legos.
But yeah, that Direct started off with some okay stuff. We got special events for.
It looked like the beginning of a crime drama.
Kind of. Well, we're not getting to that part just yet. Pokemon Go is getting the Alola region Pokemon. Thank God.
Which is weird because I think they already had Alolan and Exegutors on the game before.
Yeah, they've had the Alola and Exeggutor. They've had Alola variants of Pokemon.
Yeah, it was just for,
that already were in game.
Yeah, it was basically for an event.
Yeah, just the different versions of the current.
Yeah, but now we're getting full-fledged region introduction on Tuesday. Funny enough,
I want my Doug Trio with fabulous hair.
I'm sorry, I stopped playing Pokemon Go a long time.
I still play it here and there.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna. People think that Pokemon Go is overrated. No, it is not. I can say that as a cast member. I see people play Pokemon Go more times than I get paid at Disney.
I just kind of got bored of it, really, because like all you're doing is again, you like I do know the premises, catch them all and all like that, but it's just like that's all you're doing.
I want to say it's the only mobile game that I actually put money into.
I've put some into it too, but like it's just like a whole thing of just like you're just catching Pokemon, and then like the only time that you're kind of battling is just to get a gym, really.
No, and you can battle other trainers too.
Oh yeah, no.
Kuma, I think you and me have the same thing on Pokemon Go. We played it when it had less features than it did now.
No, I played it just to see what it was like, and then I was just like, eh. Yeah,
I had to be late.
It's more of a community thing. It's like where I live. There's actually a pretty good-sized community of people that play Pokemon Go.
I remember,
dude. I used to live in Miami. There was nothing but motherfuckers walking around whenever that came out.
I remember going home one night on the first night of Pokemon Go, and there was this big group of people in the Kmart parking lot after it was closed. They were just playing Pokemon Go, and I'm like, yeah. I ran out there and shouted, "Team Wisdom!" Is that the name of the yellow team?
That's Instinct.
Instinct.
And yes, I am part of that team.
Yeah, everybody chose the other ones, but they all badmouth Team Instinct. I'm like, fuck you, I'm choosing Team Instinct, man.
Valor, motherfuckers.
I do have a, I do have a fucking cool picture.
For victory, bitch.
I got a cool picture. I was at the, I was doing one of those like hike walks with the whore, and basically it was called at this place called Ridley Creek State Park in Pennsylvania, and the hiking trail in front, there's like this house, right? And on there's a gate with two pillars with the gate in the middle. Every day when people
my food's here, sweet.
Okay, so every day when they let people into the hiking trail, there's this cat that sits on one of the pillars and just sits there and watches people. And he lets you pet them. So I found a Magikarp there, and it was next to the cat. So I got a picture of the cat with the Magikarp.
Nice. Also, wait, you went on a hike with Alex Trebek's mom?
Fuck you, man. Come on.
You at least understood the reference?
Yes, I understood the fucking reference. Come on, man. Why? This is why I made you the
Trick
ass.
it long and trick it hard, Trebek.
This is why I fucking made you the asshole in the opening, despite the fact you wanted that to be one.
Well, no shit, because you guys know it's fucking true. But yeah, Lola Pokemon are coming out. They got special events going on for the other mobile games that they got for Pokemon.
I've been meaning to play the cafe game. It looks pretty good.
It's I played it for a little while. It was fun.
It looks like some I like to call it drunk Pokemon Troze.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Because the game has the ice cube. It looks like Pokemon Troze, but it just gave up and went like, ugh.
Yeah. There is a free mystery gift going on for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl for you to obtain Shaman.
Oh yeah, that cute little Shaman. I actually action replayed him.
Yeah, but now you can actually get him for free.
He's cute. Shaman's cute. I like Shaman's little cry. That's like the little chirping.
Yeah. They got, for Arceus, there's a free update that it's essentially...
Whoa!
More outbreaks of Pokemon.
It's a little cop minion!
I think more alphas in there, too. And, not too much else. I want to wait for Kuma to get back before we get into the big news.
Yeah, you do that. I'm just gonna. Oh, he's back. Ask and you shall receive.
Speaking of the devil, yep. Speaking of the devil himself.
Ask and you shall receive.
I can't hear you.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I have wireless headphones. I have wireless headphones. I can still hear y'all talk.
Fucking here.
Yeah, so I can still hear y'all. Like I even think I said that a long time ago that I have wireless.
Now we gotta
headphones.
wait for Evan, the fucking bastard.
I don't care.
Don't mind me. Just tell him. Just tell him. I'm right here. And tell him. Don't forget to tell him I
Gen
want the
9
duck
is
with the hat.
confirmed.
Who?
Generation 9 is official.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
I know.
I want the duck with the hat.
I thought you were gonna bring up something big. No,
That is
Yeah,
big.
that was the big thing.
something else big. I said.
Okay.
But we were already talking about Pokemon, so I already knew we were gonna talk about it anyway.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Just tell him about that
So
while I
we-
talk about the duck.
Okay, so we have new region. No name for the region yet. However, it is based off of Spain.
Ay, Dios mío.
We have our first
Maybe
look
like
at
the border of Spain or something. But yeah,
Maybe.
Spain more.
But we got three. We got the starters. We have. Let me pull it up because the one that I want the most is the one that is the hardest to fucking pronounce.
The cat.
So we have a grass cat Pokemon named Sprigatito. I want that fucking cat.
I want that cat.
We have a crocodile
It
Pokemon.
looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
No, it's in its description. It's a crocodile.
Yeah, but well, just from its look, that's what he's going by, not from the script.
He looks like a crocodile. Saur.
Because I mean, like Totodile looked more alligator or crocodile like than this thing.
His name is Totodile.
His
that was-
name is Fuecoco.
Fuecoco. Oh, I thought it was
Yes,
Fuecoco.
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 That's just how I'm pronouncing it. I can't pronounce
Fuecoco.
shit.
Fui. I'm gonna call him Fui.
And probably the best fucking name for the water type. Quaxley. Yes, Quaxley.
Quaxley,
The
he's a
fucking
duck with a hat, and I love him.
So the
No.
other two names, they were just like going, yeah, we'll just give them names. The other one, they were just like, okay, we need to make a pun for that one.
Yes.
Why
And
is it-
also, though, I could see everyone that picks him go with the nickname Grapes. Waddle, waddle.
I might go fire.
Bum
Because for some reason, I always do.
Ba-dum. A duck walks up to a lemonade stand and he
Lemonade
says
stand.
to the man running the stand, Jablonski.
Hey, got any grapes?
I'm just kind of hoping.
Fuck that, I'm calling him
the,
Glue. Fuck that, I'm calling him Glue.
I'm just hoping that for the fire type, that whenever he evolves, that he's gonna look more monstrous. Is how I'm thinking.
He's
Or
prob-
it would be more funny if they went the opposite and just made him look more cute.
I want him to be he's either going to be a matador or a cop. Why not? You think that's ridiculous? Come on, what's the name of the salamander in the last one? Whatever his name is. He's a secret agent Pokemon. Come on, man. They turned a Pokemon into James fucking Bond.
Inteleon.
Inteleon, thank you.
Yeah, he's not a salamander. I don't think he's a salamander. He's
No.
He's a lizard of some sort. Yeah.
He's like a gecko.
Gecko. That's what he is. Yeah, gecko,
I was
not
about
a
to
salamander.
I was about to
Well,
say,
when you said
chameleon,
salamander,
depending on where you go.
Isn't a salamander and a
salamander?
Aren't
I was
lizards
thinking
and salamanders like
Charmander.
the same thing?
No.
It was a good direct.
How dare you be species?
It was. It really was.
Yeah, that was very.
The games are called Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, and they are to be released around November, December.
I want my duck.
I'm gonna look forward to it.
I want that fucking cat.
I want the duck.
I'm gonna get the dino.
Hey, Cruiser.
What's up?
Cruiser's in a car.
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm kind of buzzed right now because I had to go through that Fairly Odd Parents trailer.
You know,
Like a dumbass.
Evan.
I had to see if it was real.
Fui Coco kind of makes it sound like they're trying to say Louis Coco.
You know?
It's about as
No,
real
that
as...
trailer makes.
Never mind.
No, go ahead.
It's about as real as Sinbad's Shazam movie.
That's what I said. That was the example I said. I'm like, I couldn't believe it was real. I thought it was gonna be like the Sinbad's Shazam movie where they made the fake clip from it. And I'm like, no, it's real.
And he was the only one that has seen
Cruiser.
it. Me and Jablonski have not.
Cruiser, this is exactly why I like you. I'm just gonna play the new clip there again just for you.
Friendly gesture! Okay, pull up on the screen so I can see it while I'm driving.
No, I'm not gonna. I played the sound effect for friendly gesture.
Okay.
Oh, we'll be getting to that later. So anyway, let's move on to the next thing. Okay.
Well, before we get to the next thing, real quick, who else thought the trailer for the reveal was going to be a Detective Pikachu 2 teaser?
No.
No.
I
At
actually like
first.
that. Really?
No, I still didn't.
No.
No, again, like I said, I thought it was like some sort of. I thought it was gonna be a crime drama at first, because like Japan has like a bunch of things like that. So I thought it was gonna be some sort of like Phoenix Wright or something, some sort of spin-off to those games at first.
Yeah.
When I saw the commercial or when I saw the ad for it, I was going like, that's weird, because like we just see this blinding light all of a sudden, and he's either whisked away to Pokemon Land or he just saw a vision of Pokemon.
Blinded by the light.
Interesting.
Yeah, because like it's a security guard in Japan, and he's just like doing his job, and then like all of a sudden he just looks. Hold on. Yeah, he just looks to.
He's a guy who's he's guarding the Game Freak headquarters, and then he suddenly ends up in Encanto.
He's like
Get it? Not Encanto.
Well,
Kanto. He ends up in Kanto.
Yeah, not the name of the region.
Yeah, I would say that would be a bad thing, but I got good news for you. I control the sound effects. Give me that applause, please. Yeah, give it to me. Yeah.
Friendly gesture!
The way it kind of seems in the trailer is that like he was looking at a painting of the three starters, and that's what the blinding light was.
I think that should have been where the trailer ended, where they didn't reveal him. They just kept him in like shadow for like a later thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, let's just face it. Pokemon coming out here, Breath of the Wild 2, the 25th anniversary of Kirby or whatever, which I'm hoping they get a new Game & Watch module because I want one for my collection. And of course, the possibility of something Metroid related. This is going to be a good year at E3 for Nintendo.
A lot of people say that.
Hey, Retro Studios posted a poster. If it's not Metroid Prime 4, it's Metroid Prime 3 Trilogy Remastered. But even if that doesn't even happen, it's going to be a good year.
More than likely. I'm still trying to beat Metroid Dread.
I still haven't played it.
It's great.
I mean, like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong. But I have, gone back and forth from playing it, not playing it. because I am working on video still.
Yeah.
But now I'll save that for the final 5. Though.
Oh yeah, welcome to my world, jackass. Anyway, let's
And yes, Evan does still like me, but we're still trying to figure out why.
I don't know. Let's just put it like this way. Cruiser, everybody, your thoughts on Metroid are pretty much the same thing. Are pretty much everybody's thoughts on. No, I don't want to say that. Let's just face it. You say I fucking hate this, but I like this game. It's like a game you want to.
No, I don't hate it at all. I mean, it can get a little frustrating when you don't know where to go.
It's hard in the right ways.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Or if you're a player like me, because like one of the reasons I didn't get that much into Metroid is because I'm not much of a fan of like backtracking.
We need to move on to the next topic, guys, because we're losing time.
All right.
What was the next topic here? Hey, Jablonski, let me give you a vision in your head. Okay?
Okay.
Now, every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. Followed by that, I then say, hey. You really are not picking up on this, are you?
No, I am.
I'm waiting for you to say it back. Whatever. It was a wonderful kind of day when, after 25 seasons, the successful beloved children's show Arthur came to an end this week. It was posted for free on YouTube. They actually shared it there. It was pretty cool. Jablonski and I were probably the only ones who saw it. I don't know if because Cruiser doesn't really care.
I didn't get around to actually watching it, but I have seen the future images.
I've seen the
all I actually really cared about.
Yeah.
Really. So here's the deal with the episode. It's a 2-episode thing. I really should have thought the second half should have been the whole episode, honestly. Because it doesn't really give like anything emotional, but it just ends. It was a good episode, don't get me wrong, but here's what happens essentially. The first one is called Buster the Blabbermouth, where Buster finally realizes he has a hard time keeping secrets, so he wants to tell everybody to tell him secrets to practice not telling them. It goes about as well as you think.
Yeah.
But nobody cares about that. But here's what the second one is, the all grown up episode, where it's the final episode of Arthur. So what happens is Arthur gets a book about wanting to draw people, but he accidentally gets one of how to draw animals. He goes back to the library to return it and exchange it, but nobody's there, except for a mysterious library assistant who is voiced and made to look like Mark Brown. So yeah, Mark Brown, the writer of the author of the book series, actually does have a cameo in there. It's really cool. And what they do is they go to this very like unvisited part of the library, and they find this stuff in the back, and they find this game. This board game that lets them know what their future is.
Jumanji.
You know?
So what happens is they play this game, and they learn what their futures are. Muffy apparently has a job where she works for the city. Francine has a job in business. Buster is a teacher. And Arthur doesn't get to know what his future is because the game breaks. So
Arthur is sitting alone selling dime bags.
So yeah, in the end, here's what happens. In the end, it shows them in the future at the Sugar Shack or whatever it's called, the place where they hung out.
Sugar Bowl, I think.
Sugar Bowl. Thank you. Where Arthur's in there waiting for his friends because he became a writer and illustrator. Muffy is running to become the mayor of a city. Buster's a teacher. Francine has a actually I do have images of this on the screen. I forgot to share it with you guys. I'm sorry.
Muffy was the rich one, right?
Yeah, Muffy was the rich snobby one, whose dad was the car salesman. Binky becomes a weatherman, which is just funny in and of itself because let's just face it, hands down best character on the show.
What are you talking about there, man? They're not making the frogs gay.
Shut up.
Jablonski knows.
So friggin'
and the brain hosts a right-wing podcast.
Yeah, that's not in the episode. But like anyway, friggin' Francine becomes runs a business that sells shoes. Arthur becomes a writer who basically writes books of his life. Oh yeah, DW becomes a police officer.
The ultimate title.
That's just funny in and of itself. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
So the episode, so they end with them wanting to see what Arthur's story is. So he starts reading it, and the last line is chapter 1. The first day I got my glasses, which is basically the first.
Which is the first episode. So it also rolls over into them doing reruns.
Not gonna lie, that actually is a creative way to end a show. Even the guy who wanted to end The Simpsons said he would end the last episode with Marge and Homer going to a Christmas pageant, which is how the first episode began. So it's like a never-ending loop. So yeah, having to grow up with all the stuff that with this show, it's beginning all these years ago when I was 4. Not to mention going through different changes, all the memes. I think it had a good ending, really did.
I will be honest, never fully saw a whole season of Arthur. I only remember just watching small bits of episodes
that's what I did.
On PBS and all like that, and just being like, there's nothing else to watch. So
I don't know. I thought it was
Watched it when I was a kid.
yeah, same.
And I stopped. It wasn't until later on I just kind of.
I was in my early 20s, and I just thought, Arthur, that's a great show.
One thing I found out that I couldn't believe was actually true was, now I'm not going to get political here, but there is a conservative podcaster that I do listen to named Steven Crowder, and I found out that when he was a kid, he was the second person to voice the Brain on that show.
Yeah, I know. We all know this.
He did the character for I think 2 years, and then he was, as he puts it, unceremoniously fired. They actually had him do a Kwanzaa rap for it, which I find just hilarious. And
So-
if you look it up, it's just as cringy as you think.
Cruiser, by chance, since you're actually part of his club for it, did he actually ever bring it up for the finale about his time on Arthur, or just no?
He did a little bit. They kind of went over about the show coming to an end, and he talks a little bit about his time on the show and how he got the role, how he was let go, and he actually because he did the Kwanzaa rap for the Christmas album, he actually does get a royalty from it.
Wow.
How often I don't know. But they played the rap on the air when they switched to Mud Club. For those who don't know, they do like the first half of the show on YouTube, then the rest of the half they do on Mud Club, and it's as bad as you think. Like, he was trying so hard to hide the shame and embarrassment.
Anyway, yeah, if you want to see the episode, it's online. Feel free to take a look, judge for yourself, and see whether or not it was a wonderful kind of day. So next up, we're talking Spider-Man.
Yay!
We're talking
Again.
We're talking Spider-Man again because, everybody likes that movie, and I got my helmet on right here, just here for the occasion.
And everybody just loves Spider-Man.
Everybody likes Spider-Man. So this week we finally got the day of release. Cruiser, I'm sorry, we're going to be talking about some serious spoilers here, so.
That's fine.
So yes, I might as well play the friggin'. Hold on, I gotta find the right. Okay, here we go.
Hush, hush, hush. Here comes the bogeyman.
Okay, chop 5 minutes. So the movie's swings in on 4K and Blu-ray on March 22nd. And I already got my pre-order on Apple Music. And in honor of this momentous occasion, I would have put this in the Ants chat, but let's just face it, all of us have seen this image now. In the movie, as you know, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield return in the Spider-Man role for their cameo roles, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's what you would call it. They're not like. And
to promote the release, they all got together and they photographed them redoing the pointing meme from the classic Spider-Man movie show. Excuse me. Jablonski,
Yeah.
how dare you point at me?
I feel Toby and Andrew should have been swapped.
Why? I don't know.
'Cause, I
Andrew,
don't know.
I'm
Just Toby Maguire in the middle. I don't know. Seemed more.
I don't know.
appropriate.
Toby doesn't even look like he's even trying.
Yeah. I think that's also why too.
He looks like one of those guys that you go to a convention and you're asking him to do something and he's like, okay, I'll do it, and then he doesn't realize it's just for a meme.
And also just the way they have the angle of the image is just like perfectly flat. Like
I know, you can't even see friggin' Tom Holland like pointing.
well, Tom Holland is pretty okay. It's more Tobey Maguire. It's like if you took this image and did a cutout, you could just make it look like he's giving you directions.
He does kind of look like that.
Yes, you want to go that way.
No, it looks like Andrew Garfield's trying to ask for directions and Tom Holland and Toby are arguing which is the best shortcut.
No. No, Andrew Garfield is just trying to do the emo Spider-Man with the gun points.
I want to know, does Tobey Maguire know of the meme status that Bully Maguire is?
He has to, like,
Probably.
he has to. There's like
Get
no way.
on up. But yeah,
I mostly just like the ones where it's where it's just like him, like the scene where like he's just eating the hot dog, minding his business and everything. I just love the ones that people
falling on my.
because like people keep making so many images of like him eating the hot dog while like watching other disastrous things.
Yeah, with the raindrop. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, you know how I found the card of the guitar player in the original Spider-Man? Apparently, there's an autograph online with that guy with the autograph card, as well as another card autographed by the violinist.
Oh shit!
By the racist singing violinist. Yeah. Topical. Anyway, so yeah, Spider-Man is swinging on there on March 22nd.
We need to get that guy though. We need to get that guy on.
Yeah, you want him to play the song, don't you?
Yeah, that's like
You want him to play that fucking song.
Cause legit, from all the Spider-Man movies and everything, besides the like common one that you know, Spider-Man like does whatever a spider can. That one stayed in my image so much just from the first movie of like when Spider-Man was made and just being like, huh, that's pretty cool. And to this day, I can still remember it perfectly.
Yeah, freaking, what's his name? I gotta look it up. The guitar player in Spider-Man, Jace Bartok.
Yeah.
Bartok, fucking yeah. Cruiser, Jace Bartok. You gotta get. There you go, Jace Bartok. Cruiser, there's an mission for you. Get us Jace Bartok for the show.
Get ready.
The only one that I vividly remember is a little Amy Norton.
Oh yeah, freaking. He smells good and I like him. I listened to the radio interview of him on his radio station of him talking about that role.
Oh, trust me. If you want to listen to more of him, listen to Opie and Anthony because he was a regular on there.
That's what he was talking about on Opie and Anthony.
I don't care that he's an actual singer. I will just say that right now. I don't give a shit about anything else. Just legit the one little tune and bar from that one scene is all that stuck to my head. Just be like,
here comes Spider-Man.
We should all give him one big hug. So look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
I want to know.
I'm just trying to wonder if he actually did like a whole song.
I was about
or
to
if it was
say
just like
that. They just spliced in that one little fucking.
Like, did they really just get him and be like, all right, we want you to write your own version of a Spider-Man song? Okay, cool.
Then he got fucking plastered and then just wrote this.
For a moment, I almost did like I forgot who I almost did for a long time.
Motherfucking Spider-Man, dude. Dude, the guy's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Jace Bartok, actor, writer. I don't know. I gotta look this shit up. I don't know if that's even him, but it looks. His hair grew short, man. His hair grew short.
Or he cut it.
So I just got a related video. Hold on, I'll explain that later. So let's talk about the last thing here. Hey, Cruiser.
What's up?
You like Halloween?
Everyone loves Halloween.
You like Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, I love her yogurt.
Yeah.
Helps me shit.
Okay. Let me just be flat out here. Jamie Lee Curtis, Jamie Lee Curtis looked fucking hot on Freaky Friday. I love her pixie cut. It's really cute. Dude, Jamie Lee Curtis.
She did appear topless in a movie once.
Oh yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, man. She is one. I'm just gonna lie. She is a hot woman. I don't care how old she is, man. It's freaking.
We found Evan's gilf.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I will happily admit that Jamie Lee Curtis is straight up my gilf. You can quote me on that.
We'll get a shirt for you.
Someone clip that.
Yes. Jamie Lee Curtis is my gilf. She was actually on Game Grumps one time with her son. It was really cool. Anyway, so Halloween. Halloween is a franchise that won't shut the hell up. So the next film is entitled Halloween Ends. Cruiser, the film is called Halloween Ends. Sure it does.
Of course. Just like the final chapter of Friday the 13th.
Yep, or the final Nightmare in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Or Saw, final chapter.
Or Hellraiser, Deader. Nobody knows what that is, and thank God. Anyway, no Pinhead, no Bada. Anyway, so Jamie Lee is going to be reprising the role as Laurie Strode, which is, since she played it as usual, this is going to be her last time portraying it. Curtis went on to say, according to this article I found on the website, a bittersweet end for me on the Halloween movies. Curtis captioned a series of this. I've made great friends and have collaborated with wonderful artists on these 3 movies today. And today, my part in the film has been completed with it. And with it, the end of me in this trilogy. It's all because of the fans who have always supported me, and more importantly, Laurie. The creative teams at Blumhouse, Trancas, Miramax, Roughhouse, and Universal, and my Strode strong women, Judy Greer, Andy Mechek, Kyle Richards, and as well as my nemesis, James Jude Courtney. Here are a few images that will remind me of the wonderful time we had. I love this crew and cast, and I will miss you all. We can't wait for the fans to see the movie. I hope so, considering how bad the last one was, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what, we'll see about that. Jamie?
Well, I heard Jamie was pretty good, and the only thing that was good in there was Curtis, so yeah. So yeah, considering the fact that Jamie Lee Curtis had one of those, what did you just post in the chat? What did you just post in the chat, and do I want to show it on air?
Oh, it's just a little clip of us. What we just talked about. Thank you. Jamie Lee Curtis is Evan's Gilf.
She is one. She is a hot woman.
Hold on.
All quiet.
I'm gonna put it in the Discord.
Quiet.
We found Evan's gilf.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I will happily admit that Jamie Lee Curtis is straight up my gilf. I can't wait to show this to my girlfriend. Anyway, even though she already knows my celebrity crush is Felicia Day. Oh, that autograph on my wall. I gotta get it out of the sun. Anyway, but yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, I'm glad she's finally putting an end to the character. Considering her, let's just put it this way, Cruiser. Which Laurie Strode do you like? Personally, I think the Laurie Strode in H2O was the best one.
I'm eating. Hold on.
Yeah, you can't think when he's eating.
I'll say possibly the recent one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your opinion is. I mean, H2O, I think she was really clever in that one, considering that when they got friggin' Michael Myers in the ambulance, she's just not having it anymore. She just gets in there and just destroys him, kind of.
But for me, what I liked about her recent portrayal as the character was that she is now much older. She's probably a grandmother, and she can fight. Man, she is armed with guns and explosives. Well, she's about ready to play a lethal game of Home Alone on Mike Myers.
Well, duh, if you've been through what she went through, don't you think you'd be right there going, I should arm myself to the teeth in case another indestructible bastard walks around.
Exactly.
Like freaking Michael Myers, will you shut the hell up? But wait, no, we don't get the but this is kind of bad. I mean, will we ever get the conclusion to the Thorn cult?
Oh yeah.
We don't talk about the Thorn cult, do we, Cruiser?
No, but we do talk about Season of the Witch.
Ah.
We do talk about Bruno.
No. Anyway,
there's a clip I saw on TikTok where a girl like perfectly sings about. I think I posted in the Ants chat a while back, or on our Facebook chat, where this girl is literally singing her version of "You all neglected Bruno," or like you all don't deserve Bruno, no. Like she's literally like saying all the things that like the family did to Bruno, and just being like, you should all be ashamed of how you treat him.
I know, man. The only reason you got married in that hurricane was because you control the goddamn weather. You were nervous. Give him a break. He was trying to warn you.
Oh yeah, and I also was a little sad about those images that I shared as well too in the chat. Where it's
Bruno has become the new Let It Go. I swear.
Yeah, and I like it. Yeah, and it's a good song. It's
it's better than Let It Go.
Well, I mean, Let It Go was a good song. I'm not going to get on that. But
Let It Go is just a 4-chord pop song.
I guess so. Like, I didn't hate Let It Go. I just thought it was kind of overplayed.
No one is saying we hate Let It Go. No one's saying that.
No. I was giving my. I never was implying anybody said it was bad. I just thought I was just giving my opinion. That's all.
No. You said that you hate. Like, we're not accusing you of hating it, and you said like I'm not saying that.
I know.
I'm not saying I hate it.
I was just giving my opinion. You can just friggin'.
Yeah, but you're making it sound like you said that you hated it. We're going like,
dude, I'm fucking, dude. I've been I'm drinking vodka.
I'm baked as hell, like that really.
Well, your
like
brain's,
that really matters.
You're more relaxed. I'm sorry, pointing at you're down there. You're more relaxed. I'm just friggin'. Yeah, you're looking at me right now. You're more relaxed. Yeah. I can't even think.
The fuck am I?
I can't even. You're below me. You're below me.
Yeah,
like right below you.
Yeah, you're below me. You're below. Everybody's pointing.
Yeah.
Cruz.
How
dare you point at me? How dare you point at me?
Meanwhile, Team Double Justin here are stone sober.
You're friggin'. No, Jablonski's just always loopy. Loopy Cruiser, you're the only one that's sober. Jablonski's always loopy, and Kuma's always high.
Yeah, that's why I wear colored glasses.
And
that's why we call him Kuma Kush.
Dear God. You know, it was like funny because like.
But yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. It's an awesome song.
Yeah, it is, man. It's great. Lin-Manuel Miranda's, man. But yeah,
also, that song gets stuck in my head more than Let It Go.
I was actually listening to that song today. Also, we don't talk about Bruno shirts are being sold at Disney right now, and everybody likes it. I don't even know how they would have been able to pull that off because, like, I feel bad for everybody named Bruno.
Uh-oh.
Get your Get your Post Malone pop vinyl on my fucking face.
Fuck you.
And speaking of horror films, I did see the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Sum it up!
You all can skip it.
Ouch.
It's obviously not the best, but it's also not the worst. Because it's short, it makes it easier to sit through. There are some good kills, but ultimately it's just not good.
So does this mean Dennis Hopper isn't in the movie?
Dead, dude.
Dude, fuck you. Dennis Hopper will never die.
Yeah, no, he's the best Koopa.
Yeah, he was. I was about to say he was fucking King Koopa. You don't fuck off with the friggin' monkey bomb Tyrannosaurus. Cruiser. I think it's time for your segment because I can't. So we'll be right back with Cruiser's segment. 2 minutes of controversy.
2 minutes of controversy. Now, I want to try to cover two in 2 minutes. Something number one, Spotify and their payout to other artists. Now, listen, to every single rock star and artist on there pitching that's saying they don't get paid enough, okay, guys, I'm going to fill you in on something here. Music is worth considerably less nowadays. Do you know why? Because you can now make a quality recording at home, and you don't need a label to pay for studio time, a producer, and a mixer. You can now do it all from the comfort of your own home. Which means the market is now saturated with a ton of artists who are willing to make music that's just as good for the price of ad revenue and a tip jar, i.e. Patreon. So now you're competing against all of those people who are willing to do it for pennies on a dollar. That's why the payout from Spotify is low, okay? Because so you can either be an amateur and complain, or you can be a pro and get to work. Now, as for this whole thing with the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser, I'm waiting to see what some regular people have to say about it. Right now, the media shells have done their part, but let's just see what normal folks who actually paid the $5,000 for this thing have to say. From there, I will make a full assumption about this experience and whether or not it's worth the price. But until then, this has been Cruiser with 2 minutes of controversy. Fuck off. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
All stop tit fuckers.
Welcome back. We all saw Free Guy. Within the time lapse between Cruiser's 2 minutes of controversy segment, and now we saw the entirety of Free Guy from beginning to end.
I'm actually I'm surprised that movie didn't become a big thing, because honestly, it's got everything that nerd culture wants. You got Ryan Reynolds, you got video games and pop cultural references.
I saw Ryan Reynolds fight the dude with a lightsaber, the physics gun from Gmod, a portal gun, and the shield, and Captain America's shield with a Hulk hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had to find a movie that could finally get Ryan Reynolds to hold a lightsaber in a feature-length film.
And to hear Chris Evans say shit.
Language, Rogers.
Language!
That's what he says, right? What the shit?
And for gosh sakes, watch your language.
I will say though, I kind of agree with you, Cruiser, on that. It's just like it kind of like it could have been like a series, like if they wanted to, but the way the whole plot kind of, I mean, the way the premise and the plot kind of played off, it's kind of okay where it ended.
Yeah, it's like one of those deals there. Like, I like how in the movie they do go through all the video game tropes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say it was a masterpiece, but it was great. I thought it was good. Some of the stuff I liked in there was some of the original ideas they had there with the AI going crazy. I liked how he went viral. I liked how they also got Disney-associated Twitch streamers and YouTubers like in there. Because, Jacksepticeye has done some stuff with Disney. Friggin' Pokemon. It was really weird seeing Pokemon in there.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't get actual YouTubers like Game Grumps or JonTron. I would have figured that they would.
Jacksepticeye is a YouTuber.
I'm not familiar with him. I'm only thinking about the ones that I know of.
Okay, that's fine. Fair enough.
He's one of the YouTubers and all of that.
He actually was a beta. He actually was an open stage beta tester for Kingdom Hearts, I believe, when it was in theaters. But yeah, if you don't know him, it's fine. But if you don't know him, it's fine. He basically, the way I like to describe him is he's like Markiplier but Irish.
More loud.
You know who they really needed to put in there?
What?
Gura.
But yeah, it was cool that they got Twitch streamers and YouTubers in there. That was really cool. But yeah, some of the games tropes in there were great. Ryan Reynolds was great as usual. There was a little.
I will say this though. They only put Ninja in there just because of his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like legit. You could just like pass by the whole people of just being like, yeah, Free Guy's amazing. Like just talking about who Ryan Reynolds' character. Yeah.
So my question right now is, when I go to MegaCon, how many guys am I going to see walking around with blue shirts? and glasses.
Barely.
Yeah.
Enough.
I don't know. I haven't seen it much being a cosplay at other cons before.
Yeah, there were way.
That'll be the easiest cosplay next to Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
I actually got to meet the real life Peter Griffin
Oh, that guy.
a few years ago.
I've actually been trying to email him, see if he'd be on the show, but I haven't heard back.
I don't know. I kind of want a guy who's like, he looks like a fun dude.
It was during RetroCon a few years ago that I met him.
He actually has the character nailed to a T.
Oh yeah, he's good at improv in my opinion. He's got stuff nailed down with the voice acting and everything like that. Don't you dare!
Yeah, I seen the
Cruiser.
I
Don't
seen the
you
video
dare,
where he
Cruiser!
talks about.
Don't you dare fucking quote Peter Griffin on my show. Anyway, Emma.
Shut up, mate.
It was already hard because like I remember when I did an episode of Hoop Rock in friggin'. It was his. What was it? Your top 10 most disappointing songs in the MLP show. It goes to the song "Sisterhood," and I play a clip of Peter Griffin saying that happened, and we let it happen. And afterwards, the monitor says it's so bad it made us use a Family Guy joke. That's how bad it was.
And we all let it happen.
Do you know what, Cruiser? Do you even know what that joke origin was? Did I ever tell you that?
I think you said it was Dancing in the Street.
Yeah, they said it was the 1970s where they gave us the gayest music video of all time, and they play the entire music video for "Dancing in the Street" with David Bowie and Mick Jagger. And now it has that, like the entire thing, not even any breaks. It just shows the entire.
Oh, just checking. David Bowie is dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, good master of glam rock.
I was really trying to remember who he was.
Fashion. Like I was saying that I messaged Cruiser and saying I just watched the music video for David Bowie's Fashion and I have no idea how to feel right now. Whether it be confused or interested. Or whether or not I should have an erection, I don't know.
Yeah, that's called curiosity.
I don't know. I was Bo curious.
Not giving you this ass back.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I have sound effects. Thank you. I'm here all day. Friendly
Let's
gesture.
see, there are 3 things I love: kicking ass, EBT, and third thing.
I had Evan, my friend Mr. Cake said that the video of like the video that we did of last week where it was about the candles and all like that. Or
yeah.
No. Yeah, it was last week, right?
Yeah. No, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. He's he's working on a video to like I told him to just like kind of focus on that and then like find other stuff if like to make a 10 to 8 minute video at least.
Kuma yells about candles for like 8 minutes.
And like I wish I could have just like he hasn't sent me the video, but like he said that he was working on it, but like I wish I could have just seen it just so like I could have just been like, yeah, can you put in the parts where I said like, yeah, when I think of this, I don't think of that, and then just having images being like, yeah, because when I think of fucking pine trees, E.T.
You made the beer go in my nose.
That was my favorite thing after the show. And then,
my
like,
nostrils are on fire right now.
And then like talking on chat, then like with Jablonski being like, Jablonski, what do the smell of pine trees remind you of?
Yeah.
And he said like the woods or the forest. I was like,
did you say abstinence? Did you just hear abstinence? Did I hear him say abstinence? Yes, pine really makes.
Here's the thing: I never actually wrote ET, so I wouldn't know.
Same.
Yeah, because you are, as we say in Latin, a Dorcas Malorcas.
No, hey, I got mixed up with Islands of Adventure. So I ended up going to Islands Adventure instead of Universal Studios.
I think the only time I was involved in like any of the stuff like that is when I went to the Shrek one. I think it was.
Shrek is love. Shrek is love.
Go to hell.
You go to hell.
I am already in Florida.
So are we, Jick.
Florida. Satan's
Florida.
dick.
Florida. God's waiting room and...
Nah, Satan's dick sums it up more.
No,
Florida, we're fucking
no,
horrible.
it's the scrotum.
Dude.
Florida does look.
Yeah,
like
it's a straight up dick. It's it's Satan's
When I was
dick.
when I was little, I always thought it looked like a fish.
Yeah, that's what it always taught. Yeah, don't think of it as anything else. It's a dolphin.
I mean, come on. The state has an eye. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it as a fish, just like with one half of its tail missing.
Yeah, I've grown to accept that Florida is basically the U.S.'s Australia.
Pretty much.
That's gonna be-
that conclusion.
That's gonna
That's
be...
pretty accurate.
Yeah, it pretty much is. Because we're the land down under.
All this shit. And we have a bunch of animals
What do you-
around
you
here
guys-
that will
you
kill
guys
you for no
are
reason.
Yeah,
Well,
you know,
no wonder
like,
why you- no wonder you call them
like in this case, alligators, and then there's man.
I was about to say.
There's
no wonder
also
why you, no.
there's also the Bernardi that's down here.
Way to
Yeah, that
consider.
counts as
As I
man.
was saying, no wonder why Florida is called America's dick, because it's under the Bible Belt.
Maybe it's the amount of alcohol going to my head, but like
I want to live on Burger Mile.
what he said. So, I promised my mom I would say this online. Like I was calling my mom this week when I was driving home, right? Because it was the day I was having another panic attack, and like I was talking to her on the way home just to feel better. And I was talking to her, and she was talking about her trip to Germany a couple years ago, right? And I'm just gonna ask this up front to you guys. Have you guys ever heard of the German Autobahn?
Yes.
No, you told us this.
Well, for those of you who don't know, the Autobahn is a highway in Germany, the German Autobahn, and it's become really infamous because there are some of the parts of the Autobahn are known for not having speed limits. So if you actually look online, there are actually videos of people driving down the Autobahn at the highest speeds of their car. So that's what it's infamous for. So there are places with speed limits, but it's basically garnered that reputation. It's also is responsible for the Kraftwerk song Autobahn, which was basically the birth of electronica. If you don't believe me, it's a 20-minute long song that people hated at first, but then they regard it as a classic. If you want to hear them say the phrase "we're fahren on Altsee Autobahn" the entire time, it's a good song, whatever. Anyway, so my mom said she was driving down the Autobahn at one point in Germany. She got a speeding ticket. My mom got a speeding ticket on the German Autobahn.
How fast was she
I
going?
could probably top that.
The fuck, I don't know, but she it doesn't matter how fast she was going. She got a speeding ticket on the German Autobahn. And
I don't know. It's just because I don't know that much on the Autobahn or anything. But
anyway,
just,
but she knew this was
just.
First of all, she got out of it because it was a rental car and she wasn't from the area. But like, I don't even know if she knew how stupid this was. But she has the ticket right now framed in her bedroom. And when she said this,
probably beat that.
because it's fucking ridiculous. Like
Well, the big question is why is it a thing though? Because like again, if like I want to know how fast she went to like establish this.
Like just she didn't. She doesn't. Again, I did ask her. She doesn't remember. Unfortunately, I think it might have been like
okay, because like just hearing that someone got a ticket at this area is not really like piquing my interest. Honestly,
the problem is here's the deal. That's what the Autobahn is synonymously like well known for. It's like having a death on an amusement park ride, and that ride's like known for that death, like friggin' whatever that one ride in Disneyland used to be.
Well, America has something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Really, there's like
America has something like the Autobahn.
Yeah, America was the first. I think America had the first Autobahn actually. Bear in mind,
it's called the Texas State Highway.
is that what it is? Bear in mind, the term Autobahn is
Got it.
the term Autobahn translates to highway, but like yeah, considering what the Autobahn is known for, just to test this out, I had to see. I like told my dad, like, my mom got a speeding ticket on the Autobahn. He was trying to unload his car, but then he stopped and looked at me and said, and dead in the eyes, and said, "How? How the fuck did your mom get?"
I could top that.
Like, I had to. I told him that there were speed limits on there. And he's like, "No, there isn't." I had to prove it to him on there. It was like so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself,
It's not that it's not interesting. Again, it's just hard to establish like how interesting it is. Like,
I don't know. Maybe if those, like I said, considering what it's like known for, it's kind of funny because like people are crazy.
yeah, no, that's the thing I'm getting at. It's like I don't know that much on it to really understand this story for it to like.
It's hard to say, but yeah, if you want to actually see some stuff there are people going on the Autobahn. If you go on YouTube, look up the Autobahn, you can see videos of people like going like over like fucking like hundreds of miles an hour down this highway. It's crazy.
Yeah, it sounds about right for the Texas Highway.
Yeah. Hell,
Or you can look at the 15-minute documentary by Mega Projects, which is how you can learn some more history of it.
I forgot what's the road that goes all the way to
95
Vegas.
Oh,
is that it? I just know there's like a straight road from Vegas to another area, and it's nothing but like desert plain from anywhere.
It's the thing you ride in Desert Bus. Right?
I think yeah. I don't know. Yesterday I watched Don't Get Caught. No, not that.
Let me see.
The movie with Johnny Depp going to Vegas, and he's like a
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
yeah, Fear and Loathing. Thank you.
Yeah, Fear and Loathing.
Let me see.
Yeah, like that scene and like where they're like the beginning of like where they're just driving on the road in this long ass desert, whatever.
I gotta stop here. Back country.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
But yeah, I could probably beat that story.
I don't know what the highway is, but it's the one that goes from Tucson to Vegas, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it's nothing but like a straight road, and it's just.
Unfortunately,
have you guys ever heard of someone who got pulled over within less than 12 hours of getting their permit?
No. Yeah, there's always one.
That was me. I got my permit in the morning, and by the evening going home, I got pulled over.
For what?
Swerving a bit on the road.
Swerving.
They thought I was drunk.
What'd you do?
I was just
a wide turn.
Well, because of the car that I have now, I actually
tell me you're drunk. I'm the fucking guy with the alcohol.
I got noodles.
Because I have a big vehicle, so I have to make wide turns, which makes going to McDonald's fucking hilarious sometimes.
Dude, we gotta fucking. That's one Ants episode I want to do. I want to do the one episode where everybody is fucking plastered and only Cruiser is the sober one. Cruiser?
Yes.
That can easily be done.
That should be the thing. The episode is called Cruiser is Kermit the Frog. We're all plastered and Cruiser's just trying to make us stay on track.
It would have to be a video that has to only be uploaded to your website, though. We wouldn't be able to post it anywhere.
Where did you get Kermit the Frog from?
If in the Muppets, Kermit the Frog's the only one that's trying to keep things in order.
Well then, okay.
Yes, that should be the episode. It's either that or it is the episode where Cruiser's the only one that's sober.
Oh, Evan, should we tell them about that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie and the
Okay, so last week I told Cruiser about Kuma about this movie that came out. It was called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Now, if you don't know about this movie, Stop or Your Mom Will Shoot was a... Hold on, I gotta look this up.
It was released in 1994.
Yeah, it was released in 1994, and it starred Sylvester Stallone and Estelle.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone.
And Estelle Getty. Now, this was a time when Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone were competing with each other, right? And they were, and so apparently Arnold was trying to get into more family-friendly movies. You guys are still with me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, here's what happened. Arnold saw the script of this film and thought it was very stupid. But then he was talking to Stallone on the phone, because even though they were competing, they were still good friends. And he said, yeah, I saw this movie. I might go for it. And when he heard that Arnold was going for it, Stallone called his lawyer saying, I need you to get me on this movie. And he did. And it was a bad movie, first of all. I don't know if he read the script or not. But Arnold's plan was he tricked him into getting into this movie.
Yeah,
just to humiliate him.
Arnold read the script, and then that's how it went.
And so it's a bad movie, but in my opinion, to Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's the best movie he's ever seen. One day he went on friggin', hold on. He confirmed this in 2017, and he just did this for a laugh. So the movie is very, very, very bad. Like, I showed him a clip. We watched the trailer and watched clips. Me and Kuma, me and him were just watching clips all night. It was just great.
Yeah, it's so weird. He has like this weird dream where he's in diapers, and just seeing Sylvester Stallone in diapers looks so weird. Like it's meant to be like that weird, just
hey, Kuma,
old-fashioned diaper.
Kuma, go ahead, make your bed.
Oh, fuck. I don't give a shit. If anybody wakes me up with a gun pointed to my face, I will either piss myself or shit myself. Either one.
It's a Scalgetty, man. There's a scene where he's washing his gum with Clorox and bleach just to make for fucking. As you know, you can't wash a gum with bleach because the moment you pull the trigger, it's gonna explode in your hand. So to make up for it, she goes out and gets him a machine gun on the back that she bought from the back of a van. It's a stupid movie. We were watching the trailer, and it shows this guy him trying to talk down a suicide jumper, and his mom is like on the. I'll show you the trailer afterwards, but like freaking. It shows the next shot is her walking in on her son in the shower, and the next word is stop. I said that's the trailer right there. Just stop right there.
Oh yeah, like she comes into the bathroom and then it cuts to the word stop. It's just so weird.
I think the alcohol's gone way too much into my head tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like if it was Arnold in that, it would be even weirder.
I like to think that if Arnold tricked Stallone to get me in this one, I'm pretty sure Stallone tricked him to be in Junior. Oh my god. Jablonski.
Yeah.
What's the name of your Glaceon?
Oh, her name is Snow.
How original.
Yeah.
I do not care. And also, she's wearing a Ravenclaw scarf.
I would have named her like Gwen Glacy or something like that.
No,
He liked it. He liked it.
Simple.
Well, it's because I
simple.
tend to nickname my Pokemon sometimes with actual names.
I like to think if Cruiser nicknamed his Pokemon, he'd name them all after weapons.
Generic.
Or band names.
No, I got this during my anniversary trip up to Waco with my girlfriend.
It's adorable.
She got a bear. We went to Build-A-Bear because one, she wanted to go to Build-A-Bear.
Which is a ripoff because you don't just build bears there.
I don't care.
I know. I'm just saying. I didn't say that was a bad thing. I was just saying.
But I was like, we were up there. She wanted to Build-A-Bear, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm there for a vacation. Might as well get myself something. There was this one. They had an Eevee. They had like one Eevee left, and and Pikachu.
Oh, Eevee, but that's Cruiser's favorite Pokemon.
I went with Glaceon because I just liked it better than how it looked.
Do you know what we need right now? Is a Steelion.
Shower cap.
Oh, for Cruiser, it could be a Rock-On.
Ah, that's a good name. Dude, that's the
So a
funny...
Geodude.
Geodude, man. I want to know who fucking came up with that name, Geodude.
I would have loved to be there when they were first thinking of the designs for all these Pokemon.
Well, that's the thing.
Just
That's actually the thing with Pokemon games. Whenever they come up with a new game, the first thing they actually do is think about the Pokemon and where they can be found.
no, yeah, but no, I mean like in the beginning, like the original set and all, like the original 151, like just sitting in there and then just wondering what comes to their mind, like Chansey. What did you have to look at to get to think of Chansey? Because I don't know what Chansey is supposed to be.
Isn't Chansey like a real human name?
No, Chauncey, I think.
Maybe.
But no, like yeah. But
Chansey sounds like a name you would name your kid.
Yeah, I guess. But no, not the name. I just mean the Pokemon in general. Like, I don't know what Chansey is. Like,
yeah. It's kind of like when you
Hold
look at
on.
like it's like when you look at Weepinbell and you can turn him to and you can actually turn him into Krusty the Clown.
well, no. Weeping Bell is obvious. That's a plant and everything. Like, that's obviously from an actual plant. What the fuck is Chansey from? Like, what inspired the Pokemon Chansey?
Well, let's find out. Chansey.
One that looks like a keychain.
No, not that one. That's
Blissey.
this
No,
one.
that's Klefki. Okay, first of all, I have Klefki and he hangs on my microphone, and you will not fucking diss Klefki because he can. This guy right here, this guy kills dragons. So you can shut the fuck up about Klefki and take it up your ass.
Yeah, it's this one. Like,
no, Cruiser,
what
I'm not even legit.
inspired
I mean
this?
legit. You can fucking shut up the hate on Klefki, man.
Like, seriously, what inspired Chansey?
Let's see. Chansey, let's see what we got here. Main series by the anime, major appearance of Pokemon Origins. What inspired Chansey? What
the hell? Chansey is inspired by an axolotl.
What?
Yeah, actually, I kind of see it.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, that does make sense, actually. Wait,
Oh, here we go with the memes. Go with the memes for the new Pokemon.
I'm sorry, Cruiser, what was that?
I want to know what Chansey was inspired by, but you guys keep interrupting.
An axolotl, I said.
An axolotl. That does look like Chansey. Yeah, it does.
An axolotl.
It's like a salamander.
Water salamander.
When you look
This-
look at a side shot of Chansey and an axolotl, you will get it. It's like this really ugly looking.
I get it.
Yep.
I see it. Yeah. I thought it was an.
I can see it in the face. The whole body, no.
Yeah, the body looks like it looks like an egg.
What else can it? Well, that she carries an egg,
Yeah, that's the inspiration.
which is
of it.
weird
Like
because
her.
doesn't the egg like hatch into Togepi's?
No. Chansey is, I think, is supposed to be like a caregiver Pokemon or some sort.
Oh yeah,
or
that's why
something
she
like
hangs. That's why it chills with Nurse Joy, right?
Yeah, and it basically will take care of any egg, I think.
Yep.
Its description.
And then it evolves into Blissey, in which case you're fucked. Yeah, Blissey's a pretty badass Pokemon, man.
Yeah, and I think they recently turned it into. I think she's now a fairy type as well too. But yeah, that's.
Well, that makes sense. It does look like a fairy.
Yeah, but no, but just overall, I would have
Just
loved
like
to be in there.
Klefki, baby.
But no, just being in there when they were coming up with these ideas and just being like,
Execute. He's one bad egg.
He's not an
Yeah,
egg.
yeah, he is. Yeah, execute. Wait,
No, they made that-
Execute, no, execute is an egg.
Well,
Executor is what it evolves into.
well, no. I think over the years it changed into a seed. I know it defeats the name purpose, but
No, it's an egg. It's an egg. It's a straight up egg.
Let me look.
It's a straight up egg because
Egg
there's still
is a-
one in the back that is like crushed and shit.
Yeah, no, that poor execute, man.
Yeah,
Execute.
that is.
Egg.
Those are not seeds.
Let me see. Execute, egg, or seed. Although it resembles egg, is known to be more closely related to the seed of a plant.
then they might want to fix the illustration.
Yeah, they gotta fix that because again, there is one of them that looks like it's busted.
You can bust seeds, man. You ever heard of nuts? They're seeds.
But usually there's like stuff in the seed. On the image of this Pokemon, there's a yolk and like liquid inside of it.
Yeah, I want to know what the deal with that Execute is, man. Well, there's also 2 that are cracked, 3 that are cracked, 4 that are cracked. The one in the middle is the only one that's not cracked.
Yeah, exactly.
Execute.
And it really is kind of curious on how they evolve into the 3-headed.
Actually,
pineapple.
no, there actually is an explanation for the one with the yolk. The thing is, apparently the yolk is the bloom. Since it looks like the coconuts on, it's the same color as the coconuts on Execute. It might be the seed.
Then they really need to give them a redesign or
Pokemon
change the color.
Dude, Pokemon are weird. They have a fucking sandcastle that's called Palisand.
Well, it's because that's a ghost Pokemon, and it just...
Palisand's a ghost? I thought it was just thought it was a ground type.
Yeah, ghost.
I think it's a ground ghost type.
I want to see...
I think it is.
Because I want a fucking... I'm one of those guys that wants a fucking square, cube-shaped Voltorb.
Yeah.
And this is a Jigglypuff seen from above.
There was... Okay, so I want to give a shout out to Peekabell because she actually did her Detective Pikachu cosplay with the Peekabug. And she has like wanted posters all over her. She basically decorates the Peekabug in like caution tape to make it look like a crime scene. And has wanted posters all over. And one of the wanted posters is a circle. It says the suspect as seen from above, and it's clearly a.
Oh god.
Peekabell, I love you, baby. We gotta get her on. Peekabell for ants, man. I'd love to talk to her.
Peekabellachu.
Yeah, she was in Bruce's recent video. She was dressed up as Jedi Master Peekabell.
I don't know why. I like saying her full name. Like I like saying her full stage name. Peekabellachu. Peekabellachu. Peekabellachu.
Her name is Belle. But
I mean I like the whole stage name.
Dude, I can't believe that's one of the things. I'm glad I'm friends with one of the people with the girl who owns the famous Peekabug. It's like crazy. I like Belle. She's nice. Drive it. I like what?
And I said, and you can't drive it.
I'm not dude. I'm just gonna say up front, I'm not worthy to drive the Peekabug.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
The thing of it is, she does children's birthday parties, and she lets kids ride in the Peekabug. She has like the Pokemon theme playing inside, and has like autographs of the characters in there. It's really cool. But like the thing is, she actually got that from a museum. And I was telling him, like, all these years, how have you been maintaining it? She says, I got like several notebooks with like notes that to help maintain the bug to keep it up to date. It's like really cool. And so yeah, I give her props for keeping that thing up to date. She really is dedicated to that character. Not to mention with the Chooseum. If you look up the pictures of the Chooseum, it's really cool what she's done. If you don't know what that is, Peekabell holds the record for the most collection of a character, and it's obviously Pikachu. She has a whole bedroom with a built-in restroom that's all Pikachu themed.
Yeah, because we know Pikachu has to use the restroom a lot.
Yeah, so the Chooseum is just I'll give her props for being dedicated to that friggin' to that character.
Well, because it's a character that's never gonna die.
Yeah.
Now, see, what she has to do is redesign it with red and blue stripes and call it the Sonichu bug.
No, Cruiser, no.
No.
No. Absolutely not.
Anybody else just kind of want that dude to just die?
Cruiser.
Well, at least get like electric shock.
No.
Yeah.
Cruiser, I'm legit telling you to stop. Come on, I told you before.
I am curious to wonder how long Pikachu will actually. I know Pokemon will probably go beyond us and all like that. I'm just curious if Pikachu will still be its main mascot.
Well, if Mickey Mouse can survive this long, I'm pretty sure Pikachu can survive.
Well, that's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that was created by Westerners.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, because at the time that was more simple.
Yeah, but still, Pikachu. Well, here's actually a fun fact.
Pikachu's gone through design.
You know what?
Like that. I miss Fat Pikachu.
Well, here's actually a little fun fact. Pikachu wasn't originally meant to be the mascot of Pokemon. It was actually originally meant to be Clefairy.
Yep. But test audience preferred, or boys preferred, Pikachu.
Well, one actually a scientific fact is actually because people in natural things at least people are more actually it's actually known as a scientific fact people are actually attracted to the color yellow more, which is interesting. I could be wrong about this. I think that's what it was. But yeah,
I
yellow.
feel like if that was true, yellow would be used more in caution. Then.
It is. Well, yeah, that's why you see it on caution tape and caution signs.
Well,
and
I mean, more caution things like a stop sign,
wet floor signs.
Yep. Yeah, that's a wet floor sign.
Well,
I mean, more
that's
like...
not caution. Caution usually when it's red. I believe from what I remember, red is more abrupt, has more of an abrupt feeling to the human eye. I can't really give a good. I can't remember this right for red, but I know yellow is more, because yellow has that tint that's like more eye gouging. It's kind of like when you look. It's like, you know, a highlighter pen, how the main cut, whenever someone highlights something, the color is always yellow because it drags attention to it. So yeah, people are always grabbing their attention towards yellow rather than feeling more, to make them feel alert, rather than red, which is more noticeable. It's like, I think it's like a psychological thing. Red has more of an alert set. I'm sorry, I can't really say it straight. I think it's because of the alcohol. I'm sorry. But what I know is that yellow is the one that grabs more attention because of the light in its lighter tone. So when you look at Pikachu, you're like, oh yeah, it's Pikachu. You're aware of who it is. Heck, Mickey Mouse actually has a similar red color, which actually also does avert the eye as well, like a stop sign or like friggin' stoplight. I can't.
Well, Pikachu also does have the red cheeks as well too.
Yep, and they're adorable.
But I don't think that was really put into consideration for a kid's cartoon, though.
No, it wasn't. It was actually kind of, from what I've heard, it was unintentional. I think this was more of kind of like a scientific, like, side fact. It's kind of like what Stan Lee realized about Spider-Man. One of the things Stan Lee said about Spider-Man is that he didn't realize this when he created, but here's one of the best things he realized when Spider-Man was out.
Spider-Man can be anybody.
Yeah, he can be yellow, he can be black, he can be red, he can be anybody can be Spider-Man. Because his costume covers everything, and with that he actually felt like anybody could be any superhero in a way like that. That's why he's not really against different people of like different interpretations of superheroes. That's why he wasn't like that. But it's really interesting stuff.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. Spider-Man could be a pig. Spider-Man could be anybody.
You're pig.
Dude, it all goes back to that. We love Spider-Man. We love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we should give him a big old hug.
Yeah, we should give him a great big hug.
I will usually put my morals more of Spider-Man morals than I would say of Captain America, honestly. Like,
so you don't think you should punch Nazis?
What?
So Captain America's moral is punching Nazis?
No, I said when I check my morals, it's usually checked with Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I know.
Is with Captain America.
I know.
Because Captain America's morals, anyone next to Captain America, you are automatically an asshole.
Well, I mean, Captain America's
Well, to be fair, sometimes Captain America is an asshole.
Yeah.
I know, but still, though, you next to Captain America is still gonna be the genuine person people are gonna like associate with more like the righteous and all like that.
At least in public.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, look at politics these days. Like when people
No.
Yeah.
No
I
politics,
should. I gotta stop.
please.
I gotta stop. I'm already playing the. I gotta find the sound effect. Where's the sound effect? Oh yeah, there it is. Political tuba. Political tuba.
We're never talking about politics.
I already played the tuba sound effect that blocked out everything.
I don't give a damn. I don't want to talk about politics at all on this.
Politicians.
I don't come here to look up politics. I don't watch the news to be depressed.
To quote Ozzy Osbourne, politicians confuse me.
Everything confuses you, Evan.
I'd like that on a shirt.
Politicians confuse me.
Yes.
Jablonski.
I just go by the George Carlin way of thinking. They're all in a club, and you ain't in it.
Hey, I believe in the sun too. Okay.
I believe in the sun.
Oh no, it's one of George Carlin's skits where he said like if he had to believe in anything, he'd believe in the sun. He'd only believe in the sun.
Yeah, I believe in the sun. I believe it exists.
No, not that way. Like believing in like the actual like praying to the sun and shit.
I
like
know. Let's just face it. There is got to be a religion out there that worships the sun.
Oh, there's plenty.
Yeah, there's one in hell. There's freaking hail the sun from freaking Dark Souls. Yeah,
Yeah.
pray
just-
to the sun.
I
All
wouldn't be
hail to the sun,
surprised.
whatever you
I
wanna
wouldn't be
call it.
surprised if there's a cult on this earth that believes in the Force.
Dude, there's actually
There is.
Yeah.
After Star Wars was made,
I
legit
know.
Jediism.
That's what I was implying, dude.
dude, there is a cult in Russia that worships Gadget Hackwrench from Chippendales.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a legit
Yeah.
thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can look it up.
I gotta look
Russian cult worships Gadget.
Okay, so there's an episode about cults, about the Cuckoo Cola cult.
Yeah, that's that.
The
But,
Coca-Cola.
Gadget
look past
Hatch.
that.
Was it Gadget Hatch Cult? Oh my god, I gotta see this.
Yeah, you'll see like images. They have like the groups of them with like her big like image.
Are those
plastered
tiki
somewhere.
torches? Are
Yeah,
those fucking tiki
yeah,
torches?
I think that's it.
But that's going to be a plot point in the Chippendales movie.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
god.
If
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't
why-
get a
that's why we
mention,
can
I
see
will be
Gadget.
sorely disappointed.
How?
That's
is
why
there
Gadget was nowhere in the trailer that much.
cartoon
She was
cults?
kidnapped.
Is there a Cuckoo Cola cult?
Come
Is there-
along.
Oh,
You
you
belong.
belong in the world of the Cuckoo Cola
It was
cult.
obvious to see the hidden message of that name too.
Yeah, man. The case of the Cola cult, real. Dude, I want to fucking get a bunch of people together and just go to a convention and everybody's dressed in robes shouting,
You
singing that
belong.
song.
Sing along.
In the
You also
world-
gotta have them wearing the freaking like
Wait, what?
robes and everything, like the
Wait,
white robes and
what?
shit.
This can't be real.
Hmm.
There's actually a soda called Colt Cola.
Uh,
I gotta know.
COLT, I assume.
No, CULT. Cola.
Okay.
There's gotta
No,
be.
because I can see cult being an actual thing. Like I can see that like in Texas.
There's no like horses on it. It just has a crown on it. It says World's Strongest Cola. Colt Cola. Well,
No,
if
no,
there-
I was saying cult as in like the gun.
if there's a soda out there, well, considering there's also a soda out there called Not C Cola, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Well,
Well, I
I
mean,
did not
there's a-
see that coming.
Come on, we have bacon soda.
Well,
we
Bacon,
have Surge.
you take it back with the surge, man.
I never really liked Surge that much.
I
Honestly.
have a beer on my counter that's called Monty Python's Holy Ale. And it literally has a marker over it that crosses off the word grail. It says ale.
Yeah.
I have to drink that shit. I gotta go to like a ABC and find this stuff and just have it. It's been on my shelf for years, man.
Okay, here's a story that happened. The other weekend, I went to I just had Mardi Gras to see Sticks, and I've been if anyone's ever for those who have not been to Universal Studios, right after the Minion Mayhem ride, if you look to see a concert from that stage, me being a concert guy and all. So when Mardi Gras came around, they showed that every weekend they're going to be having a different band or artist perform. And I just happened to have a day off for the weekend that Styx was going to be there. And I gotta say, I do like that stage setup. Because if you've ever been to like an amphitheater stage, you can be down in front, but the band still feels miles away because you have that big gap between the barricade and the stage. And the stage is like maybe like 8 or 10 feet high. This, however, felt more like being at a side stage where the gap between the barricade and the stage is much
You're breaking up.
shorter, and the stage is a lot lower. So it felt or an arena show. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I think you're lagging.
Fine. But anyway, uh, they had 3 of the original band members still in there. 4 if you count the Spiderman by their original bassist. It was a pretty cool getting a chance to see such a legendary band live. And my dad was somewhat jealous of me. He likes the Sticks.
There's
Yeah,
a rare,
but
there's a
before
rare
that, they
occasion your
have
dad being
originally
embarrassed
won-
of being like jealous of something that you'd like to do.
Originally, I wanted to see Bare Naked Ladies when they were playing Saturday, but what ended up happening was I ended up showing around 4 German firefighters around Universal Studios. What happened was I was actually in line for a ride, and being in Orlando, you hear people from across the globe coming here because it's a big touristy area, so you hear a lot of accents. But I heard an accent that I had not heard while being at the parks in Orlando, and it was a German accent. And I turned around, and they said, "Oh yeah, well, what's German?" And so, Rammstein, and that's when we started talking about them. But then we get off the ride, and I told them be sure to check out the Born Stuntacular. Like, what is Born Stuntacular? Oh, it's this really high tech stunt show. You gotta see it. Can you show us this? Because they had never been to Orlando. They had never been to Universal Studios. They were here for this fire program that Orlando was doing. And so I take them to the show. The fire bells go off. They feel like they're back at work. And the show ends. And they're like, "Can you show us around the park? That was awesome." But before I could do that, the Mardi Gras parade started. Now, one of the guys spoke good English. 2 of them knew enough. The 4th guy didn't speak any. But luckily, we had the translator app on our phone, and that allowed us to communicate.
Nice.
And I was telling them, the Mardi Gras parade started. I told the guy who couldn't speak English, the translator, that the original Mardi Gras, women would flash their boobs and people would throw beads at them. And he's like, "Here?" I'm like here? Beads? He's like, no, not here. Louisiana.
New Orleans, baby.
He goes, "Scheiße," which is German for shit.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome. So that they were cool dudes, basically, was what you're saying. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, and they're like, "Can you get this to a roller coaster?" So I took him over to the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket.
Nice.
And because I'm diabetic, I can actually ask for the medical lockers.
Oh, now you're being the impressive show guy, dude. Come on, yeah.
Yeah, and which allows us to skip the line. So I'm pulling out the translator, and I say, "Hello, my lead. If you want to skip that long line, follow me, do what I do, and do not question it." And they get it, and sure enough, we skip the line, we go up to the medical lockers, they wand us down, we select our songs, and I can swear, from the back, I'm hearing them, I hear them yelling in German, or cussing in German, and we get off, I hear them going, "Oh my gosh, I hear them, Sabotage, Beastie Boys!"
Dude, so you made some new foreign friends, basically.
Yeah, and then they said, "Are there any other roller coasters here?" Like, there's another one, but it's not as intense, but it is a spectacle, and that's the Escape from Gringotts over at Harry Potter, which they didn't realize there were rides over there. They thought it was just like a walk-through area.
Really?
So, yeah, and I played the same medical card, and sure enough, we got to go up and skip the line. And they had such a blast on that thing. And the guy who couldn't speak English goes, Bookface? Facebook?
Nice, man. You got a Facebook friend?
Yeah, and I told him, like, go ahead, follow me on Facebook. That way the next time you come down, I can show you Islands of Adventure.
Dude, it's really cool when you make friends from, like, foreign countries because you just feel like there's just some peace in the world, you know what I'm saying?
It also just makes me realize that America's biggest export, in all honesty, is pop culture.
That's a good point. But yeah, I'm really glad you made some cool foreign friends. Really am.
Yeah, whenever I talk to the one who couldn't speak English, I always make sure that I type everything in the translator app, screen cap it, then send it to him.
Did you actually learn some German phrases?
Not really, but one thing though is in Universal Studios, there's actually a photo booth area where they can take your face and juxtapose it on a movie poster. And being that they're all firemen, they did backdraft.
Nice.
But there was one who actually did this hockey one. I can't remember what movie it was. But when you saw his face juxtaposed on the person, he looked like Chris Pratt.
Dude. Like, that's the thing about, like, friggin' cool people like that. Cruiser, you make it... Cruiser, let me just be upfront here. Being a good tour guide is good stuff. There's actually jobs in the theme park industry that actually allow that. Like, in Disney, we have the guest relations tour guide group where they can tour, like, private parties around there in the VIP tours. It's really interesting stuff. And they can get them...
Vacation.
Yeah, so like, yeah, if you actually whether or not be like Universal or the Disney park, keep a look around. See, that's a good job for you, man. You could be a good tour guide. I think you have to follow like a script or something like that, but I think Raul's a tour guide actually.
He does. I know he does that. I think he also does. He also works at the Velocicoaster. He's also done that for Halloween Horror Nights, which is
like, dude,
I'm looking forward to this year.
Dude, you should fucking talk to Raul. See if you can't get into the dream job at Universal, a tour guide is pretty much your cup of tea if you're learning that park from inside and out.
So like I said, they have my application to be an actor there. My guess is that they're collecting applicants for Epic Universe when that opens up.
Well, be careful, man. Even as an actor, you're going to be in my shoes. You're going to learn people are going to be very hard to act towards.
What do you mean?
Well, here's the deal. Like, when it comes to Disney, we're called cast members because the entirety of the Disney Resort, the whole thing's a show. And the ability to maintain that character is not easy, especially when you come across like rude guests, thing guests. It's hard to describe. It's kind of one of those things where you have to be in my shoes to fully understand what I mean. Let's just say it's not easy to hold a smile all the time. For example, sometimes you end up frowning when it comes to the final five. Welcome to the Final Five, everybody, where we talk about it's the final 5 minutes of the show, and we talk about Final Five stuff, so I'm too fucking buzzed to even care. So we're going to start off the best way as possible, and the best person to start off is obviously ladies first. In this case, it's Kuma Sleepy. So Kuma Sleepy, you go, your time begins now.
Yay! Again, I've been mostly just doing some D&D stuff, just trying to figure out things for this one group that I joined, where they're legit trying to make a full like a show about their campaign and everything, and I just did a one shot with them. So, however that's going to turn out later on, I'll let you know. But I still probably might work with the group on other things besides D&D. I'm doing D&D on my own stuff as well too for my group. But besides that, looking up how to properly set up our mine and cruiser's idea for the silent music, and mostly it's just. Yeah, I think mostly we're just missing is just an intro. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much been it. Just a bunch of that.
All right, so let's move on to the next one here, Mr. Blah 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 blah. Your time begins now.
I got not too much going on, but I did get a new toy. I got myself a 3D printer.
Giggity.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that one. Working on other projects that I'm not gonna be saying on here because it's none of his business. And yeah, that's really about it. Remember, children, catchphrase.
Oh my god. There's a good way to put it there. Okay, next up is the class is bringing Sprower Jr. your kids now.
Well, Evan has almost everything he needs for the next episode of Huff Rock.
I want to die.
Yes, he does. I will also be doing like little blog posts as well, giving various thoughts and opinions on various topics that might be music related or nerd related, just to kind of fill in the gaps between Huff Rock projects. I've also still been working on with Park Geeks. We had to, however, pull our previous episode because for some reason everything was on mute, but more content is coming.
Okay. All right, my turn. Okay. My time begins now. Nothing really to report on for me. I've been doing more drawing every morning. Trying to get my character right for the Dream Project. Mystery Brony Theater did not have any good progress this week. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Hoping to get some stuff tomorrow. My dad gave me another project there. I got to make a 30-minute video for him, which I'm getting a good sum of money for. Hard to say, really. I've just been a lot there. I want to make a little announcement from I think I mentioned this before, in May. From May 19th through July 12th, I'm going to be making a suspension of myself from other outside projects just for a full straight-on ahead of Mystery Brony Theater because I want to get out of the way. But we'll see where it goes from there. Courtney, if you're watching this, please give me a call. I really want to speak to you. I love you. So with that said, that brings us to the end of that. So I'm going to bring you on to Kuma's Quote of the Week. Stand by for that. I love you. Tell me, look at my face and tell me how much you love me.
Oh, what is up? Yay! I now have the most awesome background to use for this. Well, anyway, my quote of the week comes from. I think I was looking up fantasy quotes last time, so it comes from someone called Robert Jordan, Lord of Chaos. And I literally picked it just because of that title at the end. It goes, almost dead yesterday, maybe dead tomorrow, but alive. Gloriously alive today. And with that, from everyone here at Ants, remember, in this space, no one can hear you scream. Good night.
Bradley Kester! We're all gonna die. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. End it right.
My life is a bacon-wrapped hell on earth.